Skippy, why you always talking about this pimp stuff, man? What's happening? Cause it's real, nigga, I'm a pimp.
New day, new bitch, so it's new money. High tech in the cup, cause of blue honey. Full clip in my shit, homie, who want it? Talking all that shit, better do something. I be really in the set on the deuce thuggin'.
Today I'm gonna be washing the Corolla because it's very dirty. I'll show you how dirty it is. You can't really tell when it's just the whole car. It looks clean, but up close, it's been through like some dust storms and shit, so super dirty. Haven't driven it in a long time. I guess this window's rolled down a little bit and I didn't know about that. It's also pretty dirty on the inside. I got a bunch of helmets inside, jumper cables, because I've been needing to use those. I left the lights on a little bit ago and I have to jump it every time I start it now because I haven't driven it enough to get that battery charged up. So I had to jump it to bring it over here to the driveway. Jasmine's here, she's gonna help me. And I might as well show you guys what we've done with the garage so far. I guess Josh has done most of this, but I helped him hang these cabinets, which are pretty dope. Lots of storage up there. And then we've got this storage shelf now. Josh still has a bunch of wood in here that is his boss's. All of these big planes are his boss's. We're still kind of working on everything. I know it's been like 5 months since we've moved in here. Has it been that long? 4 months? 4 months about. I got my bike up there hanging. We got our snowboards up there, another bike here. And I also have to bring the hose through the house from the backyard, so I'll take a quick second to show you what we've done with the house since the last time you saw it. We got the pool table. I don't know, I think we did put this light in a video, but we've got that light over there. And Josh and Taylor got me that light for my birthday. Pretty dope. Not much else. We've got a beer pong table out here, and this is where the hose is that I have to grab really quick. Unfortunately, the hose only reaches to about right here. So yeah, we'll get started. First thing we'll do is grab this Griot's Garage Brilliant Finish car wash that they hooked me up with. I don't know if this is what you're actually supposed to do, but whenever I wash my car, I just fill this little dimple with car wash stuff and then fill the rest with water. So like I said earlier, I haven't drove this bad boy in a while, and you guys have probably noticed that because it hasn't been in a video in a long time. Just been sitting here. I've been daily driving the Land Cruiser, and it's been a great daily, and it's been really hot. And the Land Cruiser doesn't have great AC, but it has AC, and this car doesn't have any sort of AC system, nor does it have a heater system. I just haven't been driving this and haven't been drifting it because I don't have tires, and money's a little tight right now, so I haven't been able to really buy anything that I want. I mean, I'll probably drive it around every now and then, but that's kind of the reason why it hasn't really been in the videos much. But today we're gonna clean her up and give her some of the attention she deserves. We've got our wash bucket filled up. Spray this off really quick because it might be a little dirty. And then we'll rinse the car. Jasmine, you want to hit it with a rinse? Hit it heavy on the front bumper. Since we don't have two of these, we're going to use this and this today. Probably have to do this once, give it a rinse, and then hit it again with the scrub because, like I said, this thing's pretty dirty. It got so hot that I think this started like crumpling under the heat and it just fucking fell off, but probably won't need wipers for a little while. It's been like 105 degrees typically. Other than the car not starting because I let the battery die and haven't given it a chance to revive itself, the car's been doing great. Haven't had any problems. One time after I did that autocross event, the main ECU plug under the dash came unplugged when the ECU came unbolted from the floorboard. The car wouldn't start and I couldn't figure it out, and it took me a while to figure out that I just had to plug in that main plug. So that was kind of a scare, but it ended up being nothing. It's looking better already. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the thought of selling this car has crossed my mind, or giving it away, or doing a raffle or whatever. So many things I wanna buy for my Land Cruiser, and like I said, I haven't been driving this much, and I've got the 240 to that'll be like my drift car or whatever. I don't know. I talked to Mason earlier today and he like kind of talked me out of it, which is probably good. But I really want to put more time and effort and money into the Land Cruiser because that's like more of what I've been wanting to do with my time nowadays. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I know I would regret it in the long run, but it just is like I could settle all of my debts and put a lot of cool mods onto the Land Cruiser and make it more capable. And I mean, it's already capable, but like livable off the grid. And I know I would love it, but I know I would also hate to not have this car anymore. Because I mean, I've had it for so long and I put so much time and effort and money and love into it. And like, I obviously love this car, but I'm sure a lot of you guys know, like, after you finish a car, you kind of, like, the interest in it kind of dissolves. And I don't know if that's just me or if it, I'm sure it happens to a couple people at least, but yeah. I really enjoyed building this car. I enjoyed building it more than I have owning the product of the build, so. But usually, when you wash a car, whenever I'm about to sell a car, like when I was about to sell my truck, I washed it up, cleaned it out, and got it all nice and pretty, and I was like, damn, I love this car, and I don't want to sell it now. And that happens to a lot of people I know, because they're always like, oh yeah, after I washed it and cleaned it up, got it ready to sell, it gets hard to sell. Like that happened to DJ's IS300 too. A lot of you people probably also know about how insane the Corolla market has been lately. There's an SR5 that me and DJ went to look at a long time ago, probably 4 years ago now, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And it was selling for $2,500 and it was completely bone stock. We made a video about it. A lot of you guys might remember. I could probably sell that car and bring a trailer today for like 13 grand. So we really kind of fucked up by not buying that. All right, let's give this another rinse. Another thing a lot of people might remember is on the other side, I think it was the passenger side, I was missing this window trim. But shout out to my friend Eric from New York City. He sent me this coupe window trim. So now the car is like basically complete. I noticed this a couple days ago, but when I was doing autocross, I think I hit a cone or something right there. Kind of scuffed up the paint. I don't know if it'll come out.
Should we use that stuff my dad told us about?
Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it will. These fenders have also gathered quite a bit of rock chips down here because rocks just kick up from the front tires, and this is obviously out a little more than it's supposed to be, so. Chips have gathered. Okay, Jasmine just asked me a very good question. She asked if we have to dry it, and I have the perfect tools for this. They are edgeless, super soft towels from Griot's Garage, and they should be pretty absorbent as well, so. Damn, it's looking so much better. Like I was saying just before, like 5 minutes ago, as soon as you wash your car and make it look pretty again, all the thoughts of wanting to get rid of it go away. I don't know if I'm being 100% serious when I said I want to sell it, but I mean, I'm just saying that the thought crossed my mind. Things I could do with the money are really appealing. But then I always got to remember, like, I did so much to get to this point. Spent so much money, and like at one point this is exactly what I wanted, and I mean this is still like a dream car of mine, so to say that I don't want it anymore would be foolish. But
if you sell this and do everything you want to your Land Cruiser, you don't want to sell it?
Exactly. If I sell this and do all this, I totaled it out today and it rounds up to like 15 grand of things I want to do to my Land Cruiser, and that's without like any company sponsorships or anything. But I would say probably more like in the range of 20 grand would be the amount that I actually want to spend on it. But she brought up the point, like, if I spend that 20 grand on the Land Cruiser and finish it, who's to say I'm not going to get to the same point as I've been talking about with this car? What I would say to that is, if I were driving this car and drifting it every day like I kind of planned on, I don't think these thoughts would have popped into my head. And I think I would be driving my Land Cruiser and camping a lot if I had it the way I want it. But that's all just speculation, so I don't know. And that's another thing, like, I want to drift this car, but I don't want to fuck it up. Like, I really don't want to fuck this car up. And that's kind of why I bought back my old 240, is so that I could rebuild that to where I want it, not worry about fucking it up, because I'll have this car. But if I sell this car, then I won't want to crash the 240, and then, I don't know. It's a hard life out here. Okay, it's nice and dry now. Time to clean the inside. Really, all we have to do is pull shit out of it. But it's definitely looking 10 times better than it was when it rolled up here. Okay, I'll grab shit and you just put it in the garage.
Yes, sir.
Helmet, helmet, helmet. Brake fluid. Cables that we'll have to use later. Let's find out if it'll start. Negative. Helmet.
Where's my helmet?
Let's see what we've got in the trunk. Nothing in the trunk. Alright, so in here, I really want to clean the shit out of the floorboards, but I'm not going to do that today because I want to spend like a lot of time on that. And we got a baseball game to watch and a couple beers to drink, so I'm just going to wipe down the plastic interior and try to kind of get it a little less dusty than it is, because it has been collecting. I've also got a couple stickers that I would like to apply now that it's got a fresh wash on board. I've got this Old Guy Racing sticker. Shout out to Maurice. If you're watching this, love you, miss you. Hopefully see you soon. I've got this Heat Maker sticker that Julian sent me from Animal Style, because I accidentally left my hat at his house once and he sent me this with it. So I'm gonna slap that on there. And then I have this Noise Maker. I got the Heat Maker and the Noise Maker stickers. This is from Shirts Tucked In. Really cool sticker. I don't know where to put these though, is the problem. I really like how this fucking awesome sticker is the only one on the back, but I think this might look pretty good under it, so I'm just gonna go for it.
That doesn't bother you?
Nope.
That feeling? Oh god, it's the worst.
She sticks nice.
That looks good.
Yeah, I think that looks super dope. Now we gotta figure out where to put this other super dope sticker. Maybe I should put it right above the exhaust because it says Noise Maker. That's dope. All right, one more stick.
Oh, kinda. How do you do that?
Finger strength.
Wow.
There it is in there. Nice. Okie dokie. I think that's gonna do it for this video. We're kind of just chilling and talking a little bit about what's been going on in my mind with this car. We washed it up, and like I said, whenever you wash a car, it makes you really want to keep it. And I don't really want to sell it. I think I'll probably keep it for a long time, probably forever. That's the way I'm leaning at the moment, and probably give it to one of my kids or something in the future. I've been through a lot with this car. You guys have seen the whole thing all the way through, and it's really great to be able to go back and watch different parts and iterations of this car, and just everything in general. Like maybe 5 or 10 years down the road, go back and watch like what I was doing for the past, or for like the better part of my 20s will be really cool to see. I don't think I'm gonna sell it. I just want to let you guys know what's going on in my mind. I really want to put a lot more money and time and content out about my Land Cruiser. I've really been like sucked into the off-road world on YouTube and stuff, and I've just been like obsessing over all the things I want to do to my Land Cruiser.
Every time I look over at your computer, I see you watching that.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of four-wheel drive 24/7. But yeah, who knows what's gonna happen. If I do plan on selling this, or if I do sell it, I'm not gonna let other people sway my decision, because I just want to do things on my own and not like pander to any audience or anything. And sometimes it gets hard to do that when you're doing stuff like I'm doing. But yeah, for now the car's safe. Maybe I'll sell it tomorrow. Who knows? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not selling it right now. But I just want to let you know about what's going on in my mind and where my priorities are at the moment. Some people will probably be like, yeah, sell the shit out of that and build the Land Cruiser. Like, the market for these is insane right now. But I don't know, 10 years from now, I could probably sell it for 40 grand instead of 15 or whatever. I don't want to sell it. But at some point, maybe I'll have to. The IRS is breathing down my neck right now. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.